Okay, hey everybody, it's Tom Rutt and with Sandi Schmidt. We're with the Spencer MessiahiBoard, and Sandy is our beloved chairman.
Just by default, because nobody else would say yes.
Well, we're glad you raised your hand. We're here to just give you a quick update on what's going to be coming up here pretty soon in Spencer. It's actually the renewing of a big Spencer tradition that goes back to 1930, actually. They have done the Messiah in Spencer. They did the Messiah every year up until '77, when the churches that, and the MessiahiBoard is made up of area churches put together. In '77, the board decided, well, let's do the Messiah every 3 years, and on the off years, we'll do what's called the Festival of Lessons and Carols. And we've kind of kept that going, of course, until the pandemic came along. And kind of ruined our plans, so we haven't been able to do it for the last couple of years, but we are doing it this year. So singers, please come join us. As I was just talking to Sandy, if you read music, great. If you don't read music, that's okay too, because there will be plenty of people there that have sung the Messiah before or have sung. And Robin, Keith, our beloved director, is a former middle school music teacher, so she knows how to teach music to people that don't sing.
She's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's the first thing you'll get right away. So I would say, the reason to come to sing with us is you'll make more friends. You'll have a lot of fun. You can put all the things that are going on in your world aside and just sit there and sing really great music.
That's true, and you have to do it to really know what it's like. I don't know. It's kind of a spiritual thing, I guess, because you can rehearse, but nothing's quite like that actual day when we perform, and it's so much fun singing with an orchestra. It's something I've never done other than this.
Yeah.
So, and I've been doing it for a long time. I can't remember when I started, but it's a great experience. Even if you can't get all the notes, that's no big deal. There's somebody out there will get the notes. Just have fun, sing what you can, enjoy the people around you, and the whole experience.
Yeah, and that's the way this thing works. Is that we start on October 16th every Sunday at Sacred Heart Catholic Church from 6 to 7:30 or so. Every Sunday from that on town and down to December 4th, which is when we do the performance. That's at night at 7. But at the rehearsals, it's just Rob and the choir and a pianist, a really good rehearsal accompanist.
Yes, Alina Oslins has agreed to be our accompanist for our rehearsals, and we'll just, Robin will run through stuff sometimes. Other times we'll just take one piece of the Messiah and pound through it during that night, and then we may not touch that one again for another couple weeks. But we'll have 6 rehearsals, like Tom said. We do skip the Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend.
Right, good point, right.
So that you don't have to change your plans with your family or try to get back for rehearsal. We just skip that weekend.
Yep.
And hopefully we won't have to deal with any weather during the rehearsal times or our production. So
yeah, I was just going to say, our really last big Messiah we had was in 2015, when we had no weather problems. We had the orchestra, the soloists, the choir, everything went great. And then 3 years later, in 2018, we were doing so great, and then Mother Nature came along. And we kind of ended up doing kind of a more authentic Messiah, because as I've studied the Messiah, I've seen that, when Handel did it, he didn't do it with, millions of people in a choir and an orchestra. It was just meant for a church to be sung. And, they had some soloists who probably could sing most of the notes, but maybe they couldn't sing the other notes. But we did it, and we got by, and it really turned out very well in 2018. We had planned to do it a couple, 3 years down the road, but COVID got in the way. And so I guess we decided, let's get our Messiah in here. And then, of course, now the next couple years, we'll be going back to the Festival of Lessons and Carols. But
right.
Anyway, yeah, so we sure hope you can join us starting October 16th. Oh yeah, go ahead and talk about the scores. Yeah, we do need to have you bring a score, or
this is what the Messiah score looks like. And if you don't have one, don't worry. Bring $12 with you, and we'll sell you one.
Yep.
And the other thing to remember is bring a pencil, because as Robin gives us instruction and tells us where she wants us to
Either sustain or breathe or
yes,
cut
or
or
whatever.
whatever, yeah.
You're going to want to write that down. So once you buy one and it's your book, you can write in it whatever you need
Yep.
to write in it. So bring a pencil along, and please bring your $12. We will take checks, but otherwise, if you plan ahead and you're going to bring cash, bringing the right change is good. I'll have some on hand, but you never know how much you're going to need. So, but we do have plenty of books on hand to sell you. And another thing is, if you have a family member, like I had my daughter, when she was in high school, come and sing with me. And she wasn't sure about it. She thought she wasn't good enough or whatever. And I told her, just come to one rehearsal and see what you think. And we both sang the same part, so we sat together, and having somebody next to you that knows what they're doing makes it a whole lot easier. So, but the hard thing is, it's really hard to share a book. So you can do it, but it's not necessarily easy. But if you're singing the same part, of course, as somebody that you want to share with, that's also allowed, I guess.
Yep.
So up to you.
So yeah, make sure, and again, if you can't make all the rehearsals, not a problem. Just come to the rehearsals you can, as many courses of rehearsals you can come to, it'll help you. And then, like I say, we'll put the whole thing together that afternoon on Sunday, and then, and like I say, usually it's a hard time to find a seat, because a lot of people look forward to the Spencer Messiah production, so come earlier for that. Also, I was gonna say, make sure that you remember that, like say, if you can't make it, try to let somebody know, so we'll try and, get you caught up on that kind of stuff.
And even if you can't make it to the dress rehearsal on Sunday, that happens sometimes. So don't feel bad about that. If you have some commitment that you can't do a Sunday afternoon rehearsal, let one of your co-singers know that you're coming, and we'll make sure that there's a seat saved for you, because we do pretty much set up just the number of chairs that we need for the actual performance. So, but that's no problem. Just if you can't come, that's okay.
And again, obviously, you're watching this on Facebook, so we have our Spencer Messiah Facebook page. We would hope that you would share all our posts to kind of help get the word out that even if people aren't planning to sing, we hope they'll come and join us on December 4th for the performance.
Perfect.
Anything else you can think of, Sandy?
I think we're good.
All right. Well, we hope to see all of you singers there on October 16th or the Sundays after that. And then the rest of you that aren't singing, please come join us December 4th at 7 p.m. at Sacred Heart for selections from the Messiah with soloists and orchestra and choir, and it's just a great thing.
It's wonderful.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody.